copywriter, and main roles, writing a lot of words. It's also a bit about coming up with the creative expressions and the creative ideas behind campaigns, and it branches out to a whole bunch of stuff. You have TVs and radios and web, yeah, and it all spans from there, the creative idea. Actually, I started off as a designer, so yeah, you don't need to start off being a copywriter in order to be a copywriter. I started off as a designer. I went into multimedia. I started off with multimedia and sound engineering. And then as I was designing in a design house, I decided, I'd like to give copywriting a shot. And yeah, I came up with a small portfolio of stuff, all my own initiatives, and sent them in, and did a few radio recordings as well, and mailed them over, and yeah, managed to get a job over here. I have no doubt that that is a very, very great opportunity for anyone to be anything they want to be in the industry, be it a designer or a copywriter. Yeah, and always always open yourself up for experiences. Always have an idea. If you don't have an idea, throw questions. Another thing we tend to hold back is I think this applies to everyone. It's not just about people who are aspiring to be creatives today as much as yesterday. I think the problem is we tend to leave university or colleges with a sense of accomplishment. And we think we've learned it all, we've seen it all, we know it all, but the fact is it's not. Being a creative, you're really a kid. It's a lifelong process of being a child. You're constantly absorbing stuff, you're constantly being playful, you're constantly asking questions. And asking questions is the most important thing in this industry. You just keep asking questions and no one will think you're a fool for it. Because, and that's the problem we have. What if it's a stupid question? The honest thing is it is only stupid when you only look stupid when you pretend to know the answers, and you don't. Because in the end of the day, we look stupid. It only takes one question. That's it. So just keep asking questions. We learn from everything. I mean, I've heard, I've been to a few seminars as well where we always hear this one guy who's asking a question, and you go like, why is he asking this question? Does he really need to ask this question? But then you realize the speaker actually answers a lot more than what he had asked, and that just opens new windows. And make the best of it, guys. Just keep asking questions. Keep soaking up the opportunities. I mean, the web is a fantastic place to do research, and if you don't have questions, learn something new. We all love YouTube. We all love Facebook as well, and Facebook is just a fantastic way to filter down everything you love, because your friends love it too, and they will probably share it on Facebook. So everything's filtered down for you, but don't let that stop you. I mean, just keep looking at new things. The process it won't be easy, because it takes a lot of time, takes a fair bit of commitment. It also takes a fair bit of pushing. And if you're truly passionate about the idea, keep pushing. And if it doesn't work this time around, don't throw it away. Keep it. There's always one place where this idea, that special idea that you had that couldn't make it, will make it. So you don't need to be precious with your ideas right there and then, but just keep them. Keep them. You'll always find a way to use them in the end. And with, of course, going back to the question, with the inspiration comes a lot of lessons as well, because you know that you've done this, and what's next? It can only be better. So that's the best thing about having inspirational moments like that. It's because you're only inspired to feel better, do better, perform better. And the lessons you take from it are mistakes you will never again make. When you work, you never really work alone. You work with a team. And so you don't really feel scared, and you shouldn't feel scared because, again, you're one person asking questions. In a team, you have 5 people. That's 5 people asking questions. You have more questions to ask, you have more answers. The more answers you have, the more you know what you need to do. So you can handle these obstacles and challenges quite easily. And when you work with a team, we're always there for each other. It's almost like a family unit with every job you take. So there's a lot of support coming from each other, and when times are a little tough, you help another one back up. Okay, what I love most about this job, one is the work we get to do. We always get to experiment. Every new job feels like a game. It's not really it's a challenge, yes, but it's not a challenge that will put you down. It's more like, come on, what magic do you have for us this time? That's what the client's basically asking us, and we are more happy to deliver. So yeah, it's an opportunity for more fun. It's certainly an opportunity to work with other people, other teams as well. And most of all, I think one of the great things about what I do is there's always new people, new faces I see in the office. And it's always great to work with new people because you get fresh perspectives. And for those who are a little shy, you just keep drilling them with questions till they open up, and it's always fun. We always have laughs. We're actually, I believe in laughing most of the time because, again, positive energy just helps things move a lot faster. Be yourself. If you're a playful type, be playful. If you're curious, bring out that curiosity. And if you're thirsty for a challenge, tell us. I mean, there's nothing makes a person more unique than they themselves. And you don't need to be business-like, like, hi sir, can I have 5 minutes of your time? I just want to push you my portfolio. You mind having a look at it, please? No, it doesn't work that way. You just come in, bring your stuff. It helps if you try and sell at the very beginning, what is it about you that makes you interesting? It does. Because, you can imagine if there are 25 people out there, I mean, you're going to be against 25 people. So how do you want to stand out? So stand out. And again, everything that's special about you, just make sure that shines out, because I think everyone I've worked with so far has, if I've not seen that through their persona, I've seen that through their work, and it truly is fantastic. So be yourself in the work you do and how you want to present yourself, and people will love you for it, and I'm pretty sure anyone who you're going to speak to about getting a job in this industry is going to love it as well. Expected attitude, character. Again, I had said before, it's all about being yourself. Present yourself in a way that is absolutely you. I mean, there's no point being someone else, and when the pressure is on, you turn into someone people don't like very much. It's better for everyone to see who you are from the very beginning. Ethics-wise, it is good. It is always good to be professional about your work. Of course, because if you want your work to be taken seriously, you have to be serious about your work in the first place. The same thing applies with, because this work will be presented to your clients. So again, that level of professionalism and integrity in the work you do is pretty important. Always work on your communication skills with, especially with your colleagues, because you work on your personal communication skills that way. It's good to be talkative. It's good to be, again, always asking questions. Briefs a lot more clearer that way. You know exactly what you need to do. And again, don't forget, you're not a lone ranger on any job you do. It is always a team effort. So if you remember that, then the chances are when there are rough patches, there'll always be these guys to support you. Yeah. Character, attitude, and ethics.